All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Dylan, and this is my cleaning business. Obviously, you can tell we're up on a roof today because roofs are something we actually get a lot of questions about. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to make a video, just a brief overview of what we have here. This is really, really typical for what we usually see. This is a standard 3-tab shingle roof. We got a ton of moss growing up here, which is why they gave us a call. But why I wanted to show you this one in particular is there are two things here that are actually at play. There's the moss, which we can see, but there is also a layer of black algae, which is not very sightly. Over here, you can really tell the difference. If you look here, we can see we've got much darker over here because this whole panel here, yes, this whole thing is wet, but there's a good layer of black algae grown over this one here, and over here, not as much growth because more direct sunlight, right? So two different color tones. This treatment should even that out as well, which makes this roof look its best, which is what we're here to do. You can also see down there, looks like a whole bunch of dandelions growing in the gutters. We're also here for a gutter clean. So we'll go ahead and get to it. The 3 steps that you are going to see is 1, us brushing and blowing this roof. That's going to deal with all the loose material, and then we're going to come back with a liquid chemical treatment to clean and kill any moss, mold, algae, you name it. Organic growth up here should all be dead by the time we leave this job site. So we're going to get quick results for this homeowner without causing any damage to his roof. That's important too. Here we go. So I don't want to set anyone's expectations too high. Different species of moss comes off of different materials at different rates, right? Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder. Here you can see we've actually got lichen grown in here. No way a brush is taking that off, so we're gonna have to rely on some chemical. But they're also grown up here underneath the shingle tab. Anything grown in up under there, the amount of how forceful you'd have to be to scrub that off of there actually starts taking this shingle grit off, which defeats the point of cleaning it, right, if you're causing damage. So we are going to just go over this maybe one more time for some touch-ups, get all the organic material that we can, and then we're going to come back and spray this. You'll also see me blow it off too, get it nice and pretty. The goal is make it look as good as possible before you apply the cleaning solution. If you've ever done any painting, it's a lot like painting prep. Most of the work is in the surface preparation. I guess also right over here you can see how nasty that little, I don't know what that kind of, a gable end I suppose I would call that, right up over there, just slimy. Fortunately this building is getting a top to bottom bubble bath, so that's going to look really nice too. You guys will get to see that. So back to it. Put you guys back in your home over here, while always being nice and careful. And I tell you, it is a pain working with this tether, but how much is your life worth, right? Safety is always good. There we go. We're gonna have you guys there for the rest of the program. All right, let's see if this leaf blower is gonna start. kind of revealed my missed spots. Now we'll do a little bit of touching up. Especially anything that looks like a head of broccoli we're trying to knock off. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take this time to get the rest of this roof caught up to what you guys have seen so far, and we'll go from there. Wow, this is looking better already. But you can still see there's a big black algae bloom in the middle of that roof over there. Right here under my feet, still just black when they should be like light gray. So we're gonna keep working here. We'll finish up this little bit of brushing we've got left to do down here, and then we're gonna switch to washing. Oh man, look at the size of this one. Look at that. Like right out of the rainforest. It's kind of cool. I'm going to grab it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's like a moss pancake. All right, we're going to get this cleaned up here. Oh yeah, this stuff's a little bit tougher already. The first go around, it's hard to get everything. Come back with the blower in between, you find all your problem children down here. Yeah, like I've been saying, it doesn't all come off. But anywhere, especially that's visible from our homeowner to the ground, I like to make sure I just do as much due diligence as I really can. You'd be surprised at how much of the house, when you look at it, is the roof. So having a good looking roof really helps out the just the aesthetics of any building. All right, I had to show this one on camera. Look at all these dandelions growing in here. How long have these been here? Well, let's get them out. Alrighty, so here we are. We are about to do, or are currently doing, our pre-roof spraying walk around. As you can see, if you remember at the beginning of the video, this was gnarly. This was blanketed. Our moss pancake we found down there. So you can see a lot of work goes into this just as far as prep work. If you want the like immediate instant gratification, this roof looks good as new method, right? So what is left after we've removed all that loose debris, any moss that's actually willing to come off of here, right? We're going to spray this whole roof with a sodium hypochlorite solution, and that is going to kill any organic growth, moss, mold, algae, and also kind of restore the color of these shingles, make this roof look really nice. So here we go. Here's in a spot where it's not going to try and kill me. Here we go. Okay, just like that. Back for me. That's another thing, when you're working with one of these lanyards, if you step on the safety rope while you're moving around the roof, you're going to go for a ride. It's always good to just be very mindful of where your footfalls are. All right, here we go. Hopefully you can see this on camera and actually see the color shift as this goes. Right, you can see it happening out over here, where it goes to that dark kind of black color, and right in front of our eyes it's lightening up to the natural gray color that the shingle actually is. Use as little as you can while still getting full coverage is the idea, which probably makes sense to everybody out there. Yeah. I'm going to work on this larger section of roof over here. Do my best to not drag my lanyard through all this bleach, because I've got to take this thing home with me, and I don't want it reeking of roof cleaning chemicals. I smell that enough in my day-to-day. There we go. There's nice, good coverage. Here's kind of a fun shot. Maybe I missed a little bit over there. We'll do just a little bit of feathering. My partner Chris is working just over that edge there. So as much as I'm trying not to overspray plants, people's vegetable gardens, nice wooden decks, that sort of thing, I'm also not trying to soak my partner on the ground. Going to move you guys to the last place I picked did not work out very good. Then we got a couple of scuffs on the camera. It's a working camera. Let's see here, where's a good spot for you guys? Once again, careful. Because just because I am wearing the safety rope does not mean I won't go over the edge. Also doesn't necessarily mean I won't hit the ground. All it means is that I will stop wherever the rope is set. So always good, just being conscious, moving with purpose. you can probably see my standard mode of attack is establish a perimeter and then come and backfill. Just like you're painting a big floor. Make sure you don't paint yourself into a corner though. And I am ensnared. I'm tangled up. I'm tangled up. All right, so quick look around before we call it a day here, folks. Sun's not super with me, but if we can kind of move down here into the shadow, you can see here we have got what was once black and mold covered and what was, you know, pretty clean. Now both have been treated, and as we can see, these shingles are about the same shape now. All of that moss that was left behind has turned bone white, so we know it's dead, and we're gonna call that a job well done. Thanks for joining us, everybody.